You guys, I cannot believe it's been an entire year since my wedding. And in commemoration, I've made a vlog for the wedding with footage from all my sisters and some content creators. And this was us boarding our flight to Ilorin from Abuja. We decided to sit at the back so that we could make noise and have fun and not be a nuisance. We landed and saw that one of my grandmas was on our flight, so we were very excited to see her. Shala met us at the airport with his camera crew, and we immediately headed back to my family's house. There I saw my suitcases had been delivered, so I took them with me to my hotel, where I also gave the girls their welcome boxes and kind of just tried to make them feel welcome to my hometown. This is the next day. Shala had lied to me that I had a Bella Naija interview or something like that, but it was actually a surprise bridal shower done by my mom and my sisters, which was so kind. Everybody kind of gave little speeches and advice to me. It was all very heartwarming and honestly so overwhelming to know that like I am loved. And some of my favorites even cried. I'm not a crier, so there was definitely no tears. Then we started dancing and partying, and then my man showed up to see us very briefly, and then the party continued. That kind of set the tone for the entire week, just because like we were all in high spirits. We were all so gassed, ready for the entire week. Fast forward to day 2. This was me getting my makeup done for the welcome dinner. This dress was by Avenja, and honestly so much thought and time went into this dress. This event was hosted by Mommy Sarah. This was her event, and she did such an excellent job. Even my dad was lit, and he doesn't even know how to dance. And then... It's a wrap for day 1. I went home and immediately started my henna overnight. So I think we finished around 3-4 a.m. and then Hallie started. Then I woke up early to start my makeup, but I was still running late. So the girls left to the henna party on day 3 without me, but they got there and they were taking their content. So I think they were fine. BTS is I was actually stuck at the hotel because I didn't have a driver. If you want to know more about that story, go and see Shala's YouTube video. And then I finally arrived, and you can see I was in a bit of a bad mood just because, like, why am I not arriving to my own party? But the girls put me back in high spirits. We had a good time. They all got their henna done. It was a really fun and like intimate event. This was actually my event in that like I planned it, and I didn't know I was having a bridal shower, so I kind of wanted this to be like the bridal shower vibes, but I guess we had a double bridal shower. Then the girls had to leave because they had to go start getting ready for Mother's Night, and the moms hadn't even arrived. So when the moms arrived, the girls weren't there, but I hung out with them for a little bit while they got their henna done. And they turned it into an owambe, which it wasn't meant to be, but okay. I eventually left and went to go get my makeup done for Mother's Night, and this was my look. And then my mentor mama surprised me. I was really happy to see her. I knew she was coming for the wedding, but I didn't know she was gonna like come to my room. Major shout out to Avenja for this look, because I had told her I wanted to wear like a gold ashuke Englishified dress, and she like was like, no, we're not doing that. This is what we're gonna do instead, and she killed it. I trusted her entirely. And then guys, look at how good my mom looks. Like I think she beat me like 100-0. She looked so good. This was my first look with my girls. They loved this dress as well. And then we took some pictures together before I finally walked in. And then really this event was like a dance event. Like we were dancing from the beginning till the end. And my mom loves the song Buga. Like she'll still listen to that song and get down today. She's very in love with that song. This was probably my favorite moment during this event. My mom called, like, honestly, many women I would call my substitute mothers onto the stage and kind of just thanked them for all they've done in my life and contributed to my life, and I just thought that was so thoughtful. And then her, Hallie, and I took some pictures in the photo booth. This may be one of the maybe 3 or 4 pictures we have during the entire wedding. We were never ready at the same time. Then comes day 4. 10k naira to whoever can figure out what I said to Empress in this moment. The video is online. And then shout out to her, honestly, because she was a camper the entire time. And on this day, if you can't tell, I was super tired. Like I didn't even really get my makeup done. She just put powder and lip gloss on me because I was just so exhausted. Got back to the hotel. and started changing for the second event of the day, which is the Ijo Lomaba, which means dance of a royal child. I first went to my family house, and then we did like a royal migration from there to the Emir's palace, which was packed. Like, guys, I'm claustrophobic, so I was going through it, and you guys will eventually see my mom gives me what we call the eyes, which she's kind of telling me to get myself together because I was crashing out under that veil. But eventually, thankfully, she moved me to a more subtle area that was a bit more clear. And we had like a much slower program from then on. We kind of just sat and took pictures till really it got dark. Malik was keeping me stable because he knew that like I was having a panic attack from all those people. And then this is the actual wedding morning. This was on Friday morning. I loved this dress. It was just like such quiet and stated elegance. I loved it. Miss Tammy killed it as usual, as she did with all of my looks. Unlike with every other event, I was actually on time for this one, but they made me sit in the car. When they were ready, my favorite uncle came and got me from the car and took me in, and he put me in my grandpa's living room. We kind of just chilled there till they were ready for us to come out because I was tired of being in the car. I feel like this was the day that I got the most slack for online. Everybody thought I looked so unhappy to be at this event, but no, not really. I was just really uncomfortable because my knees were like tied. But then the event finished later than we thought, so we got back to the hotel and realized I wouldn't get to wear my second outfit, so we took videos in it before we got ready for the afternoon event, which is called the Ariel Sun, which translates to afternoon party, and it's like the traditional reception. This is probably my personal favorite look from the wedding, just because of how much work went into this outfit. I feel like this outfit honestly may deserve its own video describing the process. If you want that, let me know. And then we finally arrived at the event. It was afternoon, evening, and I got straight into greeting people, getting sprayed, going around. Very fun traditional event. And then they gave me like 10 minutes with my man in front of the performer. We didn't even have that much time before my dad kind of booted me out because it was too crowded. Then we got back to the hotel and all got dressed for the denim party hosted by Malik's aunt. And I actually rode in the bus. I was so gassed to do this because I was having mad FOMO from the bus. Then we went to the hall just to do a hall reveal so we could see what the decor looked like, and then the denim party, which we chilled out for a little bit before going home. And then I woke up super early in the morning, maybe like 3-4 a.m. to start my hair and makeup for the reception day, which honestly didn't start till 1 p.m. but we wanted to get all our content out of the way, and this was the statement dress, so we all knew that we wanted to get a lot of content of this. So we started early, and guys, Alunuku killed it. Fun fact, I had no idea what this dress looked like. I had never tried it on. I had never fitted it. I had never anything. Mohammed brought it from London maybe like 3 days before the wedding, and it had been in a corner in my room and never had time to try it on. So the first time I tried it on or saw it was when I wore it for the actual day. I wanted to give Malik his own moment because he just looked so good, and special shout out to Quartz, i.e. Biode, Malik's stylist, because he killed it. Then this is my girls. I didn't get to take pictures with them because none of them were ready on time. But then we finally entered kind of later in the evening, honestly. And the most significant part was my dance with my dad, and he started crying, which I didn't know. He just walked away from me mid-dance. I didn't realize it was because he went to go cry. I'd never seen him cry before. Then Mayokun came, who's one of my favorite Nigerian artists. That's something me and Aisha too bond on. So we were both so excited to see him. I wish I had a video with her. I don't know why I can't find one. But that was a highlight for sure. And then K1 started playing, so my mom kicked us out of the hall and sent us to our after party, which is honestly what we've been waiting for the entire week. Like, when I tell you everybody let loose, and honestly deservedly so, because everyone had been on 10 with me the entire week, and I just wanted to make sure that we curate an event where everyone would have a blast. And honestly, mission accomplished. Like, I had the time of my life, and I know that like till today all my girls still say they had the best time, so I'm happy. And yeah, that's the end of the major wedding events. It was so sad to see that come. The next day was the Ide, and this is a super Fulani traditional event. And then in the evening, Malik's family hosted me in a welcome home event, which was very beautiful. This was my mom arriving. And then I got there, and that really sums it up for this. This was definitely the most exhilarating week I've had in my entire life, and I'm thankful for all of you for watching and celebrating with me. I'll see you guys in the next one.